Far. Antonio, a rich merchant of Venice, complains to his friend of a sadness that he cannot explain. His friend Bassanio is desperately in need of money to court Portia, a wealthy lady who lives in the city of Belmont. Bassanio asks Antonio for a loan in order to travel to Belmont to meet Portia. Antonio agrees, but is unable to provide the loan himself because his own money is all invested in a number of merchant ships that are still at sea. So he suggests that Bassanio obtain the loan from Shylock, one of the city's Jewish moneylender, and name Antonio as loan's guarantor. They approach Shylock for the loan. Now Shylock nurses a long-standing grudge against Antonio. Shylock acts agreeably and offers to lend Bassanio 3,000 ducats with no interest. Shylock adds, however, that should the loan go unpaid, he will be entitled to a pound of Antonio's own flesh. After the loan is secured and Portia and Bassanio are married, Antonio hears that his ships are lost at sea. He therefore forfeits his bond to Shylock, who insists on getting his pound of flesh. Shylock ignores that many pleases to spare Antonio's life, and a trial is called to decide the matter. The Duke of Venice, who presides over the trial, announces that he has sent for a legal expert who turns out to be Portia disguised as a young man of law.
Do you confess the bond, Antonio?
I do.
Then the Jew must be merciful.
On what compulsion must I? Tell me that.
The quality of mercy is not strained, it droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven. Upon the place beneath, it is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. His mightiest and the mightiest, it becomes a thorn monarch better than his crown.
My deeds are upon my head. I crave the law, the penalty and forfeit of my bond.
Is he not able to discharge the money?
Yes. Here I tender it for him in the court. Yea, twice the sum. If that will not suffice, I will be bound to pay it 10 times, on forfeit of my hands, my head, and my heart.
It must not be. There is power in Venice, can alter a decree established. It will be recorded for a precedent, and men in error, by the same example, will rush into state. It cannot be.
A Daniel come to the judgment. Yea, a Daniels. O wise young judge, how I took honor thee.
I pray you, let me look upon the bond.
Here it is, most reverend doctor. Here it is.
Shylock, there is twice the money offered thee.
An oath, an oath. I have an oath in the heaven. Shall I lay plagiary upon my soul? No, not for this Venice.
Why? Why this bond is forfeit? Unlawfully, but this the Jew may claim upon the flesh to be cut nearest the merchant heart. Be merciful. Take twice the money. Bid me tear the bond.
When it is paid, according to the tenor.
Most heartily, I do beseech the court to give the judgment. Why then this it is? You must prepare your bosom for his knife.
O noble judge, O excellent man,
For the intent and purpose of the law had full relation to the penalty which apparent due upon the bond.
it is very true. O wise and upright judge, how much more elder art thou than thy looks?
Therefore, lay bare your bosom.
His breast, so says the bond, doth it not noble judge, near us his heart. Those are the very words.
It is so. Are they balanced the way, the flesh?
I have them ready.
Have by some surgeon Shylock on your charge to stop his wants, lest he do bleed to death.
Is it so nominated in the bond?
It is not so expressed, but what of that? It were good to you, do so much for charity.
I cannot find it. It's not in the bond.
Come, merchant, have you anything to say?
But little, I am armed and well prepared. Give me hand, Bassanio. Fare you well. Grieve not that I
to this for you. Commend me to your honorable wife. Tell her the process of Antonio's eye.
Antonio, I am married to a wife which is as dear to me as life itself. But life itself, my wife, and all the world are not with me esteemed above thy life. I would lose all, sacrifice them all here to this devil to deliver you. Your wife would give you a little thanks for that. If she will buy to her, you make the offer.
We trifle then, I pray thee, pursue sentence.
A pound of the same virgin flesh is thine. The court awards it, and the law doth give it.
Most rightful judge.
And you must cut this flesh from off his breast. The law allows it, and the court awards it. Tarry a little, there is something else. This one doth live. We have no jot of blood. The words expressly are pound of flesh. Take then thy pound, take the pound of flesh, but in cutting, if thou dost shed one drop of blood, the lands and goods are by the laws of Venice confiscated unto the state of Venice.
Is that the law?
Thou shalt see the end, for as thou urgest justice, be assured thou shalt have justice more than thou desirest.
I take this offer then. Pay the bond and let the man go.
Here is the money.
Give me my principal and let me go.
I have it ready for thee. Here it is. He hath refused it in open court. He shall have merely justice and his bond.
Shall I not have barely my principal?
Thou shalt have nothing but the forfeit to be so taken at the pale Jew.
Why, then the devil give him good of it. I'll say no longer question.
Now I beg mercy to the Duke.
That thou shalt see the difference of our spirit, I pardon thee thy life before thou ask it. For half thy wealth it is Antonio's, and the other half comes to general state, which humbleness may drive unto a fine.
Aid for the state, not for Antonio.
Nay, take my life and all. Pardon not that. You take my house. When you do take the probe, that doth sustain my house. You take my life. When you do take the means whereby I live.
What mercy can you render him, Antonio?
So please my lord, the duke and all the court, to quit the fine for one half of his goods. I am content, so I will let me have the other half in use to render it upon his death unto the gentleman that lately stole his daughter.
Art thou contented, Jew? What dost thou say?
I am content